It has this like amazing powdery flavor. It's so delicious. Extra hot. This is some good chicken, man. Y'all, I've never been a chicken fan, but this chicken, my favorite chicken. So far, everywhere. Any fast food place, I don't care. They're topping Jollibee. KFC Zing, Zang chicken. Covered in this powder. Let's get into this curry. It's very spicy. These are chickpeas. Okay. It came with a side of onions and peppers, but I already ate it. And I like it with a lot of onion, tomato. Chickpea. I got my toes tingling. What? What? Not the toe tingling. Okay. Hey guys. So, I just woke up and I'm starving. So I just ordered KFC, but I have some Indian leftovers from yesterday. I have some Chana Masala, which is chickpea curry, some butter chicken sauce, some naan, a little bit of rice, so I had to get more rice, mashed potatoes, and of course, my favorite, there's Zing, Zag, something ZZ chicken. It has this like amazing powdery flavor. It's so delicious. Extra hot. This is some good chicken, man. Y'all, I've never been a chicken fan, but this chicken, my favorite chicken. So far, everywhere. Any fast food place, I don't care. They're topping Jollibee. KFC Zing, Zang chicken. Covered in this powder. I was craving it. And they only sell it in sizes of 3. And the biggest size they have is a size of 5, but you have to buy it in a meal. And I don't want that. I wanted just wings. Like, I wanted just a bucket of wings, but I guess I'm gonna have to order just a bunch of orders of it. It's so good. I do wish I had ranch. I have some yogurt. This one is yogurt with tomato and cilantro. Maybe yogurt to taste good. That yogurt is just good. Anyways, I had a whole Indian feast yesterday. It was so good. Like, you don't want to miss any parts of the flavor. Like, it's so good. Ooh, it's hot. Have some coconut water. That's some good stuff. Okay, let's go for some chickpeas. Actually, I want some naan. And then we'll do rice. And some butter chicken sauce. It's so buttery. Okay. And some of this yogurt with tomato and cilantro. So simple, so good. It's just rice with the sauce. But the sauce, It's also not spicy. These chickpeas, this chickpea curry, extra spicy, but that's the only way I like it. When I was in high school, I had an Indian neighbor, and her kids did not like I guess because of the new environment, she said they only wanted like the simplest, craziest American meal. Like they like macaroni, chicken nuggets, basic stuff, and they never wanted her home cooking anymore. So she used to have so much extra food, and she used to bring it to me. She's the first person that ever, like, why I fell in love with Indian food. But that was, the way she cooked was way better than any restaurant I've ever been to. Like, there's something different about when it's homemade. I will never forget how she used to make her chickpea curry. I used to be crying trying to eat it. Like, it was so spicy, but I couldn't stop. I've had naan and roti for the last 3 days in a row. I'm going through. I'm having a little moment. Yesterday I had a whole thing of banana roti, regular roti, lava roti. I think it was caramel roti. It's basically like naan with sugar. I've actually had a sweet tooth for the last 2 days. Yesterday I had this caramel giant stuffed toast thing. It was so good. Oh my god. I've been eating, guys. Anyways, yeah, I just popped out of bed. Before I turned over, I was on my phone and I was like, reordering my favorite meal. Then I was in the middle of taking my braids loose. Yeah, it's only the back that's taking it loose. So I was like, what can we do about that? Okay, throw a scarf on. It's always better the next day too, after the seasoning has sat overnight. Yeah, I have an egg tart here. So, like I was saying, I had the Indian food yesterday. It was amazing. Big feast. It was a lot of food. I had the fish curry. I had chicken wings. I had, what did I have? It was something else that I really liked that I devoured. Oh, this too. Butter chicken. I had something else too. And of course I recorded it, but I was in a mood yesterday. Sometimes I can't help when I'm in a mood, but I was in a mood. And I don't know why, but I just wanted to pour my heart out. And it went from a mukbang into like a journal entry. I was like, it was even like 50 minutes long. I was like, girl, this was therapy for you and me. So that one had to go into the vault. Sorry, guys. It was funny. But, you know, I'll have Indian food again. This was so good. The sauces are different. This one's like a curry sauce. This one was like a buttery deliciousness. And y'all know I love butter. It's so good. Full of peppers. But it's good. I should try the hot sauce. I think this is Tabasco though. Well, it says chili sauce. KFC chili sauce. I hope it's not Tabasco. Wait a minute. This is like a real chili sauce. You know what's crazy? I have a fridge full of these because every time they send it, I never try it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm learning to start trying more stuff. Yesterday I was at this restaurant. And I never order juice. I always get water or tea. But recently, all these restaurants have fresh juice menus. And most of them have orange juice. And I've never been an orange juice person. I've never liked orange juice. Almost forgot about my mashed potatoes. Anyway, my whole life I was like, I don't like orange juice. I've never liked orange juice. Like, I'll never like orange juice. Just like how I felt about the chicken. But I've learned sometimes it's just that you didn't have the best of the best. Because I've tried all types of orange juice in America. And they all have that flavor. I don't like it. It's that flavor. I don't like that flavor profile. I just don't like it. But I do like mandarins and tangerines. I don't like oranges though. And so I got orange juice for the first time. And I was shocked. It was the best juice I've ever had in my life. Like, it was so delicious. It was made from mandarins. Like, it was made from the best type of oranges. Like, and it was so pulpy, so chunky, so delicious. The exact flavor profile I would like. And I just thought it was crazy because I was like, yeah, my whole life I just assumed orange juice had to taste that other way. But I like that everywhere people make it differently. They use the different oranges. That's some good chicken. This is also good. So flavorful. I'm literally having a party on my tongue tonight. There was another chicken place that I wanted to order from. This one is Korean fried chicken. And I've had Korean fried chicken, so it's really good. It actually normally comes like this, like super crunchy and flavorful. But why I really, really wanted it is because they had snow chicken. And that's when they like marinate the onions and like some kind of like, I think it's probably a mayo-based sauce. And they layered the chicken with the onion. And they call it snow. But I've had that and it's so good. I was looking at the restaurant menu. I was like, okay, I might try it. But the one detail that made me not order it, they had all the flavors of chicken. Like they had like barbecue, you know, all the flavors. They have all the flavors, like gochujang, like every flavor, hot and spicy. But to get the snow, you had to get the original plain wing. And I'm like, I don't even think I would like I would like that snow over some spicy wings, over some like super flavor. Like I want flavor over flavor, not flavor over plain, you know? And so I'm looking all over the menu and there's no way for you to get the flavored wings and add snow to it. And I'm like, well, that's what I want. I don't want no regular, unflavored wing with snow. That's boring. I need a sauced up wing. So I was like, oh well, I get the wings that I know taste good. So yeah, it's 10 a.m. So yummy. So anyways, back to my life. What's going on? So I've been socializing more. I'm here in Thailand. That's probably gonna be in the caption. But yesterday was my first day outside, like being social, and it was so much fun. I met a girl. I like her, but you know, I don't know. I'm vibing. I don't want to jinx anything or like expect anything or like, you know, any of that. I'm just looking to vibe, have fun. We're having fun. We're enjoying life. But on the other end, I've also been dibble-dabbling in the guy section just for funs, for kicks and giggles. Like, what's going on the man section of the app? And I was talking to a few people. And a few people I talked to, like right after I give them my social media, they just disappear. And I'm like, I just think that's so funny. Like, because what does that mean? And all the girls I talk to, they're like, oh yeah, look at your page, like entertain. All the guys, I don't know, am I a red flag? Like what? Oh, that's so funny to me. That's so funny. It's literally so funny because it's like I half want you. Like I'm trying to make myself like you, and y'all are already doing too much. That's so ironic of life. And then so, I never realized that people actually are like watching me. I mean, you know, you see numbers, you see stuff. But you're like, you don't think real people. You think it's like fake people, like air people, like And then when real people, I've had a lot of interactions where the first thing somebody told me was, oh yeah, I saw your YouTube. And this is before I'm doing this eating stuff, because y'all, I've had multiple YouTubes. This is just where we're at now. Like, I think people don't understand that. Like, there's different avenues when you're just testing the water, you're trying out stuff. And I've had many different types of channels. And the very first one I had was more of a health and skincare one. And I was doing like pimple popping and stuff, and like teeth videos, like weird stuff. And I remember when I was doing those videos, one time it was in college and I had a meeting with a mentor. And we're at this fancy place. And I sat down, never met this lady. Like, we were paired just by like people that knew us, that were like, oh yeah, she'd be great for you. And as soon as we sat down, this lady, I've never met in my life, never seen in my entire life, I don't know this person at all. We sat down and she was like, I saw your YouTube video and I saw this video. And she told me, okay, I bit the bone. Dang, that's how you know it's good. I'm over here eating bones. That's so good. And what's crazier is the channel that she was talking to when she was like, I saw your YouTube video. That channel only had like 50 views on all the videos. And maybe like 40 subscribers. Like, so it's like you wouldn't think that anybody's watching, right? I don't know why I get spicier when I eat the mashed potatoes. Anyway, so we sat down and she's like, oh yeah, I saw, and she's talking about my channel. Then there was one video that I had. I forgot what it is now because that channel's gone. But it was kind of inappropriate. I was like cussing on it and stuff. And she said, that video, I thought this about you when I saw that video. You should take that down because if people see it, they'll think this, think that. And it's funny because this was like before I even ever took the internet seriously. And even when then I knew, I was like, I'm not the person to be bothered. Like, I'm definitely not that guy. Where's my napkins? The morals and the fake little hoorah that people got. Let me tell you something. I've traveled the world. I promise you, everywhere in the world, people are just getting how they live and vibing. One thing I hated about America is everybody thinks you got to do stuff a certain way. You got to be a certain way. You got to appear a certain way. You got to get this group to see you a certain way. I don't care how anybody sees me. I don't want anybody to ever think that I care. I'm never that guy. Like, what? And I just, while she was talking, that was all I was thinking was like, you're acting like I care. Like, it's nice to hear your opinion, but you're not going to make me care, especially if that is something that puts food on my table. And that's what it is about this channel. This channel is literally what puts food in my belly, what feeds me. So it's like, for anybody to ever think I would care about their opinion, what they got to say, I don't care. Thanks for watching, but your opinion, you can't tell me how to run my show. And I've had that too. I've had somebody like, yeah, I saw, and your videos are kind of confusing. Maybe it's not for you. My video is for a certain audience. Some of y'all are just random wanderers that are watching, but my audience is watching my content. The people that I'm directing my videos to, they are getting my videos. Some of y'all are just randoms, and sometimes you gotta just, you know, accept that. Maybe that's why you don't understand. Whew. But yeah, and it's like, anyways, that's just the one thing I keep hearing every single day now. Like, even if I'm talking to like old friends and stuff, they're like, yeah, I watched your video. And it's actually, I don't want to hear that. Like, one thing about me, if I'm going to stalk somebody, if I'm going to pay attention to them, you would never know. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I remember one time, this guy invited me over for a party. And it was a party. And when I got into the party, he was like, you know, if I did something to you, nobody would know, ha ha ha. And I thought that was just the funniest sentence because, sir, I did a full background check on you. I knew where your family was living. I knew where your house location was. I knew when you bought that house. I knew all the land that you bought. I knew everything about you before I walked into your dingy little place. Okay, I knew everything about you. Like, I'm not one of those guys. Just because I didn't tell you what I know about you. Like, I'm not one of those people that's gonna be like, yeah, I know this. No, I'm gonna keep it to myself. So, yeah, when people are like, oh, I watch, I'm like, don't tell me, because now I'm looking at you differently. Because I didn't want to look at you like you're looking at me, like you're looking at me. But now I got to look at you like you are looking at me. So it's like, more of the story. More of the whole shenanigan ramble I just said. Stop telling me. I don't care. Don't tell me. When you tell me, it bothers me. It bothers me because, like, don't watch me. Don't acknowledge that you, like, act like you don't watch me. That's the people I like. Act like you don't even be watching me. Knowing you watch me. That's cool. But don't be out here telling me. What you telling me for? My belly is happy now. I'm telling you, I've been waking up aggressively hungry. Oh, and I've also gotten, oh my gosh, you eat so much food. And, like, what about it? How does that affect your life? What does that comment have to do with me and you? I can't believe you can eat all that. Okay, and what does that have to do with anything? I'm vibing. I'm doing me. It's just so good. And every day, I love my job. I love eating. Like, what? I'm living the life that I wanted to live. So why would I care about your opinion? I wonder that. Yeah, so just one more little note and we'll drop it. For any of you random guys from a dating app or whatever that are tuned into here to see, you know, understand, like, you're watching me do my job. Do you understand that? Like, I don't go to your job and watch you work. That's what my whole perspective of the whole, what we're saying is. This is me showing up to work. I have a job, I perform, and I do what I do. So while you're forming an opinion of my job, understand, once again, I'm doing my job. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird that it's like I don't go to the bread factory and ask the lady why she's cooking like that, why she's doing it like that. So that's why I think it's weird when people question my content. Why would you question how I do my job? Mind your business and do yours. Like, you feel me? This is so good. I've been looking real thick lately, guys. Like, I had on these sweatpants earlier when I walked to the gas station. And guys, I saw the heads. Like, my booty, remember a month ago I said I'm trying to get that booty. The booty is back. I'm giving curvilicious. Like, my hips have filled out. They were full before, from after, what was that thing called? Pandemic. I was super curvy after pandemic, but then I got back active when I was working in Florida. And when I lost all that weight, it didn't look cute. I got really flat and deflated. So now we're building the curvature back up. I'm just so glad. Because the back, I'm telling you, my booty was the first thing to leave and it was flat. And it's crazy because I went from being gassed up. Everybody was like, oh, your butt got so big. Oh my gosh, look at it for that. Like, everybody was gassing me up. All my friends were telling me how thick I was. Then the second I start doing a little bit of activity, that was the first thing to leave. Shaking my head. When I tell you the flavor, like the It's every time I inhale the peppers. Okay. When I tell you about the flavor. The flavors are dancing on my tongue. It's so good. Zigzag, zab, zab chicken. So good. I think my belly is like a perfect little circle right now. This is a funny shaped spoon. It's like 3D and it's very strong and it has rigs. I think it's meant to be a multi-tool. Okay. Let's get into this curry. It's very spicy. These are chickpeas. Okay. It came with a side of onions and peppers, but I already ate it. Oh. And I like it with a lot of onion, tomato. So spicy. Oh my gosh. I'm dropping tomatoes and peppers. Muhaha, it's so spicy. It's so spicy. Oh, my shirt is about to fall off the ledge. I got my laundry drying right there. It better not fall in the next 30 seconds. It's like so freaking good, but it's so freaking spicy. Like, I have a lot of, I'm gonna add more yogurt. Woo. Why is it so spicy? but I can't stop. Like, I physically, once you start, nom, nom, nom. It's so delicious. Coconutty, very flavorful. My nose. That's some good gravy. I'm just making sure y'all can see what we're working with. I'm out of juice. I'm out of tea. I think I have one more coconut. Hold on. Don't mind me looking pregnant, you guys. Mind your business. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm ready to go back in. Let's just stir it up. Wait a minute now. Okay. Here we go. Chickpea. I got my toes tingling. What? What? Not the toe tingling. Okay. My toes are tingling, guys. Rice. Chickpea. Okay. Woo. I'm going through it. Woo. Got toes tingling, nose burning, mouth burning, but it's so delicious. Woo. Shout out to my patrons, man. You guys keep my big belly full.